Shen Unahadu. We are don't come back today for can talk about things where they happen. Are we on sweet yard salon? I know you. Oh, we let for do them bad things them. We they feel almost alone. I know you. Oh, we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once say plenty thank you. So the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you. So una we get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just to join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post a video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video then.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don't help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, we wonderful famble them. How una all they do? We hope say una they do perfectly okay. Today na another beautiful day inside the week and another beautiful edition of your program. We had well, we get plenty things them where we don't come with for you today. Plenty things them. Plenty. Where I say plenty things them there for you inside the program today. And then a big issue them we bring come to you today. Right? So we no go actually talk plenty. Yeah, we go allow things them for take action. Because then say where you see, you they believe. Where you hear for you say self, they not say then say, you go able for believe, yeah. So today we go there also for make you know about certain things them where don't they happen inside we yard. So inside the program today, as you can see, if you continue like this, I go expose you. It don't tell they sit down also and talk, say plenty things then they happen inside the parliament where if they not look at with two eye, if they not handle them very well, it not go well at all, it not go on well. So well, Kandeh Yukela don't say the Speaker of Parliament is corrupt. Well, Kandeh Yukela, wait to make this speaker corrupt. Why not you talk am? Well, you go know wait to make Kandeh Yukela come out publicly and say the Speaker of Parliament corrupt. Remember, Honorable Gevao been don't talk say Parliament corrupt, then threaten him, press him, then he come and apologize. Well, Kandeh Yukela don't come and say the speaker now very corrupt. Well, whether he go fear the repercussion, the punishment on all, he say he no care. Let we see waiting will get for happen inside this. Hey, the game don't begin. Now the referee don't really ready for ref the game. Well, he not have the inside the same parliament. It's like say the reggae they happen inside there. Honorable AKK don't say caretaker all in promise the way make from January to December, none in able for fulfill. But I wonder why you did doubt now. Caretaker in say don't tell we say leaders in Africa not stand by them promise. So why you the shock? Okay, then another big issue where they come inside for you today. Okay. Hey, another big bomb will come out. They say one APC member of parliament, then catch him. It is smuggle gun come inside the country. Yeah, waiting what happens soon. Well, we go can look how the government they handle this and how the government been done they handle other issue them way worse past this. Remember Kenima? You remember other parts them in we go come inside all of them things there. So no go answer you. My name na Sembe Pierre. Bible yesterday just can't flash no more. And today not able for join me back. Anyway, it be really want for join me, but I'm tell and say no, you not go able join me. No. So it don't feel pain, it don't feel pain, it don't feel pain. So anyway, sorry about that Bible here. You go join me tomorrow, because this the Bible interest, and if you don't sharp the cutlass, you don't sharp if it's very sharp like blade. But I sorry, because you not go able for join me inside the program today. Hey, me no more there so today, me na Sembe. But guess what? As usual, when you join me inside the program, you know what you for doing? Hit for with the like button. Good. And after that one day, and then you continue for share. If you're new to this channel, we means it's today the first time where you come across the channel, or you always done the watch, but you know one day subscribe to the channel, please consider for subscribe now, today and now. Okay, hit for with the subscribe button, and then you turn on the notification bell. Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate that so much. Okay, so now we will begin the ball rolling, and we will really like for go inside the health business quick one before ever we take any other thing. Let's go inside the health business and see how the health business, how it all really talk inside we yard. So let me go quick one na Maboka, yeah, na the north of the country, and see how we been talk when patient, one very important patient, well not I not say very important, one patient will be in a very critical condition, go na the hospital for take or seek medical attention, then unable for meet no medical practitioner na the hospital. Let's watch this one. We'll come back just now. Okay, so just hold on, so please. Just hold on, so. Hold on, so please. Now just get this set fine. Just hold on. Let's get and set for you fine. So you go able for see and fine one. Because then kind of thing that I not fine where then they explain to you. I say, hey, but I not see I'm fine. Let me make clear you see I'm fine one, yeah? Just give me 1 minute. Yes. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes, 1 minute. Okay. So let you see how the health system talk right now inside we had. How the medical practitioner, most of them just care about the salary and nothing else. Let's just listen to her now. When they come back just now.
Where me daddy just collapsed. He feel bad this morning in Ukautan at the government hospital, Magboka government hospital. This door happen almost this now the second time now. Now the CHO office this. You see where lock? We work at all side. We know able see nobody. They call the CHO. Nobody know the way they work. They say then they know they work for the people. They work for themselves. You see where the part there? Almost they die. Look the hospital. We don't work at all side for love we able get people them for let them able to treat the pass where they can go to an pharmacy. Let's see no more now the government hospital where we they block foot na Magorka or say we get government hospital where people that they count people then at hospital people then they die. You see an old man people they suffer then they count at the government hospital they say then they are for serve the people then they die at the government hospital they count then nobody no doctor no nothing no they for treat them nobody no they for treat them. Oh na see no more now the government hospital is na Magorka oh they block with na Magorka to Kolele district.
Okay, so this na the government hospital na Maboka. And okay, I will tell me happen whether it tell me it's new or old. The bottom line na so it can happen most of the time. Yeah. They want them waiting make more than can see the one them where they upline their own because they no boku. But they want them inside town because them plenty na so. They in fact they careless pass all. But let's go back to this one at Maboka. I think this very serious. It really serious, and they need for take action against them particular people there. So they really need for take action. If only we get serious health system, we get really serious health monitoring system, they need for go back to this hospital, take action against the chief health officer, yeah, the chief health officer, then look at the community health officer, sorry, then with all the other one them, they really need for look at them. Handle this kind of situation, let it not repeat again. Because I remember similar thing like this be happen na Pujeon. Pujeon then do operation on somebody where then take them pipe, then plant them inside, yeah. I don't know medically how they call it. They plant them inside where it feed through the pipe. What thing happen? This person here, they and at the hospital admitted they left in the one way they take care of her. No more, none of them not there around, none of them. And unfortunately, this person, the tube get for comot na in nose. And now that tube they live by. So you see how dangerous it be. Now this part, they won't go to hospital with them because they need for get emergency medical attention. But where they go now, nurse no dey, doctor no dey, nobody no dey na the place. As you can see no more now, from pillar to post.
Me people don't know good money.
Nobody no dey na the hospital. You see, this na the CHO in your office. From there, you go right down. Nobody no dey there. Because if person been there, let's say them be the sleep. That kind of noise where this man be they make, that kind of noise where them people they make. I'm not saying any serious hospital. As motoka come inside, or if not a motoka, as the reporting or security say one person come inside, they don't alert all who die for alert, and then go begin run now for make sure say they take that patient there, go see whose kind of attention they can give to them, whose kind of treatment when they forget to them. Let's assume this one now that critical where you don't need even 1 minute for return. Then they allow back, they yagbada patients, they put them inside the hospital, the mutkabak where they carry it and go with them. So this is not the seriousness of the health system where we get. Now, we get somebody where they head the health system, where been say a day na United States. This we they talk the other day. You go they perform other sign or other person in country, but as he cancel their lucky and so don't come inside back. The same rubbish way you come into the system, now you can't continue with back. Because we see some of them things there, so if we're not able for put things them in place, meet with different district medical officers them, meet with them, put things them in place for let them able for no say it don't come and ready for take care of system like this. But as it is now, patients they go to hospital. In fact, in some cases there are the patients they go wait for them. Or if the patient, the patient, the doctor, the nurse, we supposed to watch over the patient, and the patient they watch over the nurse or the doctor where they sleep. You see how serious we health system them be. You see how whose kind premium where we put on the inside we health system. You ready? They tell you say we not ready. Yesterday we talked about $8.5 million where they give this government for able for do something. We're not able for handle small things then, but we able for handle corona of all. We the able handler, we able handler pass USA, UK, Germany, France, Italy of all. We now we are able handle them. But small sickness they like malaria, small medical attention them like them kind of thing there, so we not able for handle them. Hey we back we get Sabio now waiting big number now Sabi handle because money they every minute and hour then they pump money inside them kind of thing and they but then kind of small things there so we they need for put small policies them in place for let them people are so able for know the roles them. Then they employ them, give them PIN code, then they pay them. But at the end of the day, they know they put up the responsibility. If the month done, they not pay, then they go Allah like for say they cut the yesterday with NEF. But see what thing they happen. We the ordinary people that we not able for get money for go challenge private hospital them. Now we they suffer every minute and hour. Papa God, help we. Answer to the caretaker in prayer. We say, let God give we leader. We want to move the country forward. Yeah? So now on that day, no more I will talk small bit on this particular issue. Yeah? Now let we move and we go to another issue. Something come up quickly today. Very short something come up. Where I don't know what to make this very important. Let we just pass here the quick one and see why it's important. Because some of them things there back, we will begin to ask questions. But why this important? I can't tell you why this TO can come to you. Very important and important for everybody. Yeah? Let you continue for see how we the ordinary people they continue for suffer in the hands of the one them where we put say let them take care of the country for we. Where it can't add up on we. Where it can't sit down at traffic on we. Low watch this thing quick one. and we dey come back gist now. Just watch this. This na the first lady in convoy. First lady convoy. Watch out, we come back gist now.
For the first lady, they say the first lady they can pass for go after 12 o'clock. Right now I get 15 minutes after 12. They don't block traffic for the past 3 minutes now. Block, let's say Fatima Bio they can pass. Wait for the past 10 years. See Anyama Kuma, they as first lady. One day they don't block for her. All man they block for chief minister they block. All man look 90% now. First lady, the second vice president. Because I'm not the vice president, I'm not the president. Now they can pass on now. Yes, block traffic for her. See traffic. Instead this will be clear. Now they pass on now. First lady, convoy, a bit honest woman convoy. So now they pass on, now they pass this motor car. First lady, get convoy, and salon. Block traffic for her. And they go straight. And then they can't open traffic. If somebody, local worker, go work 12 o'clock, they're not go saka. First they go to your office 12 o'clock, block traffic for her.
I think say this particular person don't explain everything. It don't explain all the situation done. And it don't tell we all waiting at the thing. First lady, they pass. Then get for block traffic for let it can pass first. But anyway, they can say they enjoy a man in sweat. Not so they enjoy a man in sweat. Now they go now for go work. According to this person, we see 12 o'clock now they go work. But if they work now, they prepare food them. And that make it they left that time day. But how long we go live by this sky life? Think twice. Every day. When you see them, especially in this area, this Wilkinson Road. Not pray God for let you dey na that Wilkinson Road. Like if you go walk on that spot, for example, Lumley, you dey around that side by 10 o'clock. It starts at 10 o'clock. Or you dey na that Savage Street area, how you call them, Sykes Street area. Then any one of them they can pass. Now that day the damn they and swallow the hour. They not care that you waiting to happen na that particular traffic day. Then they block the traffic. The person go dey force. Na Lumley, they don't block the traffic na Sykes Street. You the team up that person day, he come he pass. In fact, then they begin block the traffic. Not to today, oh. Then they begin block the traffic. The person sometimes nowhere close itself. Then block the traffic now. Una they wait for him. Say he walk inside, he greets all the gateman they get for greet nine host. He sit down inside motka, they run now can pass with him. We camp and corona now we the suffer. Now we the wear mask pass all man. We camp and add up, now we the add up pass all man. We camp and angry, now we the angry pass all man. 4 times how we been talek. We camp and suffer back na the traffic. Now we back the suffer pass all man. We money the loss na bank. Now we money no money the loss. The money no the loss. This life what they live now we had enough funny, oh, enough funny. It's really not funny. But one day waiting me know and not say one fine day something must go on better. Yeah. So we dey move now. We dey go to another issue. Something I catch my attention where I see. This we just can pass on a no more small one. Now we can begin go inside Parliament and see waiting the happen inside Parliament. Let we can go inside Parliament. Remember, Honorable Kandeh Yukela don't say he dey expose the speaker if he dare continue with waiting he dey do so. He go expose them. Yeah. But first of all, let we go now the Parliament. Let we start with Honorable AKK as he been talk. Most of you be don't see him. Most of you be don't see this one. If you don't hear waiting AKK be don't talk. But this time around, I think it's different. Now waiting I go for let we do. Let we join 98.1. Then do one sweet report. We get for do with different things them na the House of Parliament. So we feel say that they very important for let you go able for hear that report there. Yeah. So let me go quick na Parliament and listen to this report wey 98.1 being put together.
Been start Monday, June 28th this year and been done Friday, July 2nd this year. This debate we member of Parliament then do. Now for look inside President Bio in speech where he make inside the state opening of the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic. Where he made the talk about the President in speech. The Member of Parliament for Constituency 077 puts lock on this. Lukagbo say, from where this government take power, they don't trust 12.3 trillion loans where he say not good for the country.
When the president addressed this honorable house in 2018, he did say that he intends to put a ceiling on the borrowing of our country. When President Koroma came to office in 2007, for 10 years, our external debt grew from 2.5 trillion to 19 trillion. So meaning for 10 years, the previous government borrowed 16.6 trillion loans. I came to the conclusion that in 1 year, the previous government borrowed 1.66 trillion loans. In 2020, when the government handed over at the end of 2018 to 2020, I came to the realization that from 19 trillion, our external debt has grown to 31.3 trillion. So meaning in 3 years, this government has borrowed 12.3 trillion loans.
Honorable Abdul Kagbo, Member of Parliament for Constituency 077 puts lock on this street. Carry on for talk about the thing them, where he say President Biombi promise salon people, where up till now he say not happen yet.
These speechwriters have not been fair with the president. They said in paragraph 58 that the president will construct 1 primary school in every section, 1 JSS in every ward, 1 SS in every constituency. It has not been achieved. In paragraph 53 in 2018, they said the president will build more classrooms to eliminate the 2 shifts. Up till now, we have the 2 shifts. In 2020, paragraph 41, they said the president will commission smoke oven, cold room, water facility for various fishing communities. That has not been done. In paragraph 113, they said the president will give subsidy to all the youth in Belgium, youth in Swazi, youth in Lumley, youth in Makeni. They said they will give them money so that they will begin to import their own goods and own their own shops and businesses. In 2020, in paragraph 20, they said cabinet has approved 19.8 million for the construction of a national diagnostic and radiation therapy. Since 2020, nothing has been done.
The plenty number we Honorable Abdul Kagbo calculate and show the country in debt and self within the president talk where it say not happen yet. The Member of Parliament for Constituency 132, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, after long term we in all debates in the Parliament, not be waste time for respond to some of them here.
When we came in 2018, the stock of external debt was at 1,500 billion. Today, in 3 years, we've added 500 billion to it. So it's 20. In 10 years, if you take these figures, 10.5 billion, if you divide by 10, it means year on year, the APC, we are adding 1,005 billion to our debt every year. It means in 3 years, we have added per year 166 billion to the stock of national external debts. And let me correct this also, Mr. Speaker, for accounting sake. The financial year of Sierra Leone starts from January 1st to December 31st. The economy of this country grew in 2016 by 6.3%. By the time this speech was delivered in 2017, on the 7th of December, that was tagged promise made and promise delivered by His Excellency, former President Ernest Bai Koroma. Our economy has shrunk by 2.8%, meaning by the time we come into governance, the economy was at 3.5% growth rate.
Honorable Emerson Lamina, the Member of Parliament for Constituency 030, Konodi Street, he say under President Bio in leadership, the country don't get plenty policy them for protect the mining sector.
Looking at the mining sector, that under the President, Julius Maada Bio, in 3 years, more mining companies are now here than ever before. That there was no point in time in our history to have a large-scale mineral right holder in gold. The mining sector in gold used to be artisanal. For our weak women, they will suffer. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, today we have a large mineral right holder in gold. First time in the history of this country that in 3 years, the government has launched 3 mineral policies. And I saw the reason why my people have been poor, why the nation has not been benefiting much. Because policies were not there. Mr. Speaker, in 3 years, the retired brigadier, under his astute leadership, and under his astute leadership, we now have artisanal mining policy after 90 years.
Inside the final debate of the president in speech, different member of parliament them self been talk about this speech, but Radio Democracy go continue for updates the public, but the difference in them we happen at parliament during this debate. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
Okay, so this now the way how the debate will end, and you hear waiting will happen. Let's start with the last voice we hear inside the report when Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, we na member of parliament from Kono. He say inside this under this government under caretaker bill, we don't get more mining policies them, yes, and we don't get more mining companies them than ever before. You know what in this mean? We be members say at one point in time when the last government been there, when mining company them been there, we see how the economy been boom at one point in time, ain't it? We see and we hear how much them they make. Listen, oh, you go get way out for argue, say most of them things then they not reflect to the in the lives of people them. Okay, but we hear about plenty money them, ain't it? And we hear how plenty people them benefit from jobs them. Yeah, that's not be the term under the last government. Now, Sir Emerson Lamina tell we say, now, we get more mining companies them than ever before. We mean say we get more mining companies than before. But where the job? How much job they don't able to give people them? Now we see then the big other company, the way they don't get issue with for let them operate. And now, instead of almost percent, they say they get 10% of shares. Yeah? And we find out in the last government, even this corruption allegation where they say the last government will get 30% shares. But yet still, this government tell we say now the best mining agreement this way they don't ever get. But then tell we say the last government will get 30% shares now, Sierra Rutile, we make them they run after them for corruption. So you did see the deal inside the whole thing. You see how them people are they play with we. Now, Emerson Lamina, one for shine, one for make everybody notice him, one for make everybody see him. Emerson Lamina, by the way, of C4C, Coalition for Change, we know say, no way not the way he go able for talk fine about the last government or for the on behalf of the APC. You know why? Because the last government been pull am, you know, the use councillors them for pull am. Na the council, the Koidu District Council, City Council as a mayor. So it been get a bit of blood, they not go ever accept the APC for anything. So that's not a problem. But for let this man tell we say we dey get company now. We don't get company now under Julius Maada Bio than any other time. It means say something wrong with this government. It means say then they do bad thing with the money. Because if the company they don't boku pass now, it means say plenty people for don't get job. It means say the economy for don't they get a turnaround. But as it is now, the economy every day they move from bad to worst. So I wonder now, who say this thing come out? And I will take that again and go into the depth. Honorable AKK say, for inside 3 years, we don't trust from 19 to 31.3 trillion leons. Now we don't trust 31.3 trillion leons. Now the debts that they will get right now. So if we don't get more company in them, it means that then they pay different tax them. It means that then they get the government they get more percentage than the last government. Yeah. So who side the money they go? Waiting and they do with the money where they left for settle debts them. They left for settle other things them with the local revenue. Instead, then they continuously the trust, we don't get this kind debt of 31.3 trillion leons. This not to me at all. Now just waiting. And if you look at this thing also, according to Honorable AKK, he say inside 3 years we don't trust 12. This government don't trust 12.3 trillion leons. Where they don't trust, when our debt where we get right now. So, with all the mining company in the way we get, where we not ever get any kind of mining company in the year so before, outside the money they go. Honorable Emasi Lamina, thank you very much for this particular point where you come up with. So I appreciate that they so much. Yeah. Hey life. They even the talk say this government be say then they put they don't save 19.3 million for make them go able for set up this diagnostic center. But from where I remember the last time where the caretaker sit down na a podium na this in town hall meeting, it talk say they ring fence this money, nobody no go touch them. But interestingly, now almost here at the council 3 years they not do nothing, still they ring fence them, nothing we not see begin happen. We hope say that ring fence day no nothing no go able for broke that fence the way they don't make around that money day. They even talk say out of the promises them, he say the caretaker been talk about different promises them. How we go give Belgium seller them Swazi money for let them go able for do a business where them go begin for import for themselves. We not see that happen it. They even talk say even inside the manifesto, it did say them go build GSS na every constituency, primary school na every ward waiting. And different other things then. But as it is now, the only building where we don't see, the only building, Tower don't build one. Then one other, the Minister of Youth don't build one. But for say the government bill them for instance, say this now government, not to honorable or any other assistant. None. Pass we Yeribo Makiri. The time where the caretaker for a whole town hall debate for talk about in success and challenges them. Now then begin put Makiri, then begin play Makiri, then school. Where then don't bill. Now Moyamba. Caretaker go launch his school. Okay, that's a public government public partnership. Yeah. But still, we want to see the government in your work. We want to see that. Okay, let us say everybody in our government they partner with any other person for doing. But as we talk, so inside 3 years, are just 3 they don't bill. Moyamba Makiri, Honorable Tawa 1, the Minister of Youth Affairs himself don't bill 1. Not to repair bill. Now they know more. Now the school and this so now the one manifesto. So I wonder now inside the old constituency when they go build schools, science school them. Primary schools them for come out from the from the double shift to the one shift. This one shift we get for go to the double shift. Say we go 2023. Let's see what they happen because money not there for all of them things then they. Yeah. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, want to say welcome. Please consider for subscribe. So we family members then want to say welcome one more time. And please not forget for like the program and share them as well. Please not forget for like the program and share them as well. This is the program we had. My name na Sembe Pie. As we go small, the last thing where we talk about now the issue of promises them, NT. So most of the time people they ask why the caretaker they talk and not they deliver on and promise them. It just the talk. It just the launch. But we know exactly why the caretaker they launch, why the caretaker they put things them in place and in nothing not the way they do. Because when we start this program long time ago, about 1 year or so, close to 2 years ago, caretaker surprised we with one word. Yeah? But for let it not left by me, or let it not be saying na me get for talk no more. Yeah? Let me go back and listen to what in caretaker been say. We come back just now.
Say leaders them na Africa, they all not the same. They're waiting. When it comes to the promise, you know say leaders them na Africa, they all not the same. They're waiting. When it comes to the promise, they not they deliver. How? Caretaker deal. Not true.
African leaders are notoriously known for not delivering on their promises. Maybe not just Africa, even politicians generally around the world.
So the question I will ask you now, caretaker bill, not a leader in Africa, ain't he?
So now you don't see or you don't hear it for yourself the reason why Caretaker Bio not they deliver on and promise them, ain't he? You don't know exactly why this man always they say things them. It just they talk. And at the end of the day, and not they deliver on that promise day. You don't understand now the reason? Good. So from this minute, where if you not been doing your yam yet, you don't hear yam from this minute, you go surprise if Caretaker Bio come and tell we say they do this, then and not do them again. Please not surprise, yeah? Because even INSESF conscious of the fact that African leaders them always lack for talk, always lack for promise, but they're not a deliver on them promise at all. They're not a deliver on them promise. So please, let this be the first and last way you go get yourself surprised in that surprise mood for I begin ask a question. But what make this man always the launch? What make this man always the promise? Why this man just the talk and not they put in things as well to action? This man no say not the promise, but not they put them into action. And because of all this, now he make at the end of the day, the time where we celebrate with 60 years or we commemorate with 60 years anniversary as a country, pray God say, let God give you a leader where go able for take this country to another level. Where go get sorry heart for this country and where go get this country now in your heart for moving forward. Now you do see? You do understand everything? Okay, if we reach to this point, I want for let you just hit the like button for we. Yeah, just hit the like button for we. Yeah, and then share. Continue for hit the like button for we. We just get I think 40 likes. Now YouTube, yeah, 40 likes. And then last year almost we get Facebook, we get 46 likes. Please don't raise them up to 70 first. Yeah, please don't just raise them. More people in the watch this program right now. So continue for hit the like. If you not all hit the like button, hit the like button. Okay, you just come, you don't understand what I talk. Let me go back and listen to this particular thing again. Yeah, where we've been do few months, when I like close to 2 years now, where we do this particular thing and catch up with Caretaker Bio. Listen and back.
Say leaders them in Africa, they all are the same. They're waiting. When it comes to the promise, they're not the deliver. How? Caretaker Bio. Not who?
African leaders are notoriously known for not delivering on their promises. Maybe not just Africa, even politicians generally around the world.
So the question I will ask you now, Caretaker Bio, not a leader in Africa, ain't he?
Caretaker Bio not too. No, Caretaker Bio not a leader in Africa, an European leader. So whatever he say right now, it's just the talk and normal for make the African leaders then feel bad about themselves. But in a one kind sober man, even in a talk and do. But in a the same person, you know one thing we can always tell now say, anytime with them people here so they talk about things them, you get for listen to them and listen very, very well. Because now only when you listen to them people you understand exactly what they say. And this man don't come and tell we say anything where then they do not by mistake, then they plan them intentionally, then they do put them into action. So now you see, you do understand the reggae? So please, from this minute onwards, una no doubt on this me uncle, yeah? Me uncle a man where they talk, they do it, they talk. Yeah? And na man where they deliver on him promise. Because himself na African leader. I vex so now. No, Caretaker Bio no vex. Now what you talk now, talk, yeah? Oh, you smile? Alright, okay. I better. Okay, so from this one, we dey move now and we dey go inside the APC small one before we come to Kandeh Yukela. Yukela, they tell we about how the Speaker of Parliament really corrupt. I dey remind you say, Tawabi don't come and talk about the way how the Speaker of Parliament they twist am. Gevalbi don't talk about this. Kandeh Yukela na the first leader, na Parliament, we don't come and accuse the Speaker. So we will come to that one day. But before we go into that one day, let me go quick one inside another issue we get for do with security business. Security business. Also, the police say they investigate one issue we get for do with one member of parliament, APC member of parliament, where they na custody for Seka, where they say they allege say it is smuggle gun, one small gun for come inside the country. Let me listen to this interview where SLBC been do na the program where they call Morning Coffee, and we come back just now.
ASP Sayo Conte. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Morning Coffee.
Good morning, Salma.
You can confirm to with this issue of police's arrest. So they arrest one vehicle we been in a Wataki, we then see inside that vehicle they been therefore see some amount of gun and other ammunition them.
Yes, of course, not two. One Pathfinder Jeep. We get in custody now some people. The investigation actually did on Salma. We get some people with custody and inside Pathfinder Jeep, some arms and ammunition inside we get for arrest some people, of course, including Honorable the Honorable for Constituency 129, I think that Kongoton area, himself be among the one that we will arrest, in our custody, was a see. The investigation beyond and for please go beyond any further beyond this point.
What are the quantity of the arms and ammunition in Adamo Tukari, sir?
Well, as I say, I don't go beyond any point, but pistols, of course, go to one, go to two pistols, and of course magazines and live rounds. With 100 live rounds.
Hello.
And inside that vehicle, yes.
How wanna be able for how the Wataki people to the security be able for no say arms and ammunition inside that particular vehicle there?
So now that all the investigation is led into report very professionally into all aspects. Of course, certain areas and the area no talk on here, Salma. Some people will therefore bring them back on board, and of course, for the sake of security, of course, the arrest will therefore increase, trust me, and we will therefore do to call massive probing professionally for get the one they always involved into this thing. As of now, yes, not to say we arrest some people, including an honorable, the Jeep with imports from out of this country, or like kind of saloon inside a Jeep, they went a Pathfinder, we can therefore detect them, arms and ammunition there. So far, the investigation, they go on TD one, and farm will go on for no more, but on our patients, on our way for no, as the investigation will continue.
Okay, quickly, ASP, the involvement of the Honorable Langari vehicle?
Well, that more as I say, the investigation they go on, not just begin let the cat out of the bag. Please, and I will never come back on here for give the full details, but now the investigation they go on, please.
How long?
Yeah, we go down very speedily, because we believe say any kind of such nature, we for do the needful and for do to the best of our ability, wherein we say for the professional, for we do the correct thing. So please let the family bear with me.
Who send the arrest this vehicle, sir?
Of course, I think this year.
No, then there's a specific day, sir. Now I know. Who is it then this year? Whose day? This week, last week?
Of course. Specifically in the weekend.
So from the weekend to this point, because I asked the question about the link of that particular honorable to that vehicle, even at this initial investigation, honorable, you know, able to communicate the link we get with that vehicle and I encounter it or waiting.
Salma, as I say, I want to put more into this matter. The investigation is ongoing. Please, for the sake of confidentiality and for the sake of the investigation, they will all just patience. Very soon, I will get back to the public.
Now, it's honorable this, sir.
Of course, I go for the sake of investigation again. I will hold on to the name. Yes. Please, I will hold on to the name. But very soon.
Okay, we all know, so we talk about issues of arms and ammunition that we normally can cause, you know, panic, and how una go speed them up and come back to the public just as an initial investigation for update the public, so it just not go create any panic, because this now salary goods and services on the car inside, but so made them see a vehicle inside and catch this amount where you mentioned, so some amount, you know, some people can panic when you talk about the issue of gun and the thing in there. So how fast will I therefore come back to the public and you just explain the initial investigations?
Yes, of course, Madam, management think I'm very necessary for call an emergency press conference. So, of course, SLBC, the national broadcaster, you are invited. Of course, we don't send on a notice to her, but when we come back open, say 3 o'clock, we get we press conference where full detail will be analyzed as regards this particular issue.
Now, that press conference, the people go able to know the honorable in him, sir? Why not this morning?
Yeah, it time not decided. Just some hours. So we will call on the press conference, please.
Then go near. Those can go them.
Of course, pistols.
Pistol? Yeah, pistol indeed different.
Yes, so now we come on the press conference and I will know the different types of pistols.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for the updates.
Welcome.
Okay, so now that's the police spokesperson we get for talk with regards this particular issue. Now, I'll give you more detail according to this report. Then say the Honorable, of course, if you don't see already, now Honorable Emmanuel Saido Conte, you know from the police spokesman in another Congo Tong area, yeah, and yes, the vehicle they come out from US and all of them things, and then discover inside this particular vehicle ammunitions, yeah, as you don't hear from the spokesperson. But now we don't get this information. A good that the customs and the police able to get this kind of intelligence for find out and know about what's in the inside there. Because anybody where they count something for count problem inside we had, we not okay with that one there at all. The law for take full, you know, effect. The for take full action, you know, with regards to kind of thing and thing. Now take note from over the weekend where they notice this thing, this honorable and all the other people them where they suspect say get linked to this particular vehicle, then don't arrest them and then they in custody, they don't under custody, they under investigation, they lock them. They're not left there, they arrest them and then they help the police with investigation from them from the weekend. And today we will talk so today na Tuesday, see? So now let me continue. Inside there, them see pistols them and the pistol one of and the pistol them na 9.9 millimeter. 9 millimeter, you know, pistol. According to what we understand, with some life rounds them. Okay, this is good for let the security force then take off down there. But la police small bits per one day, and then we link something quick. Let's just do comparison. Now Kenima, then be all some people them inside bush with AK-47 and other things them, other big weapon them. When then go ask the police about this particular information, and this information be then at the social media video or all thing, when a policeman and self and military officer them arrest them people there. Waiting police tell we, police say they're not aware of that one day, that's not there to their knowledge. Imagine they ask them about 1 week after this thing don't happen, they say not there to their knowledge, they don't know about that and they then go find out. Nothing no happen. But, and then they be happen na Kenima. That boy Kenima, inside the bush then I didn't go pull them. And we all been see that video there where the people where they arrest been get mort. Even when the policeman one they slap the one that where they catch. Yeah, one of the suspects them. Even the tower say, you didn't knock me, you didn't knock me, you go not say we say safe now we get the country. You see all of them things then they. But as we talk so, nothing, no word the police not pull na do with regards that one day. No word. Police not say nothing. But now it don't come now to the issue of honorable member of parliament for APC. Of course they get for the all side. Of course they get for arrest them. And that arrest day from arrest to court. It not get forget anything where they do it and pass the arrest and detain and begin rough and a court this that all and now they end. Whether he guilty or not guilty, now so they end. If you not take them ways in the whole and so a Pademba road, and they see in entire the end the year. But we see small pistol them gun not pass gun for God's sake. Pistol they kill. You know, AK-47 they do the same. But they want and they will know the kind of damage where some of them weapon and the way they catch na Kenima. Where police and military officer they own na Kenima. We know the kind of damage where they cost. Or where they cause to person or to even community or the country. The people enter we say they go hunting with AK-47 and other things them inside a bush. But nothing the police not say. Nothing ONS not say. Nothing they not say. We know they support anything. We for God's sake, if this man then found guilty, let pay the price for one day. Because anybody with the count, anything we go can make, we can get kitty kata, we not support that one day at all. But I just try for bill comparison, let you see how this government, how the security force, they bias in the way how then they handle them kind of issue, a serious issue of national interest. Pistol na wataki with life rounds. AK-47, double barrel and other things them na Kenima. Nothing not come out from the Kenima issue. Big case they now for the one na wataki. I not support no, but the need for give treat everybody equally before the law. All of them things and they illegal. When you come with weapon, especially a pistol, you supposed to register them. You supposed before you count if you make let them know. But if you count them, smuggle one inside, means you get another plan. Okay, that's now one. So tell me back about this big issue where be happen at Kenima, where most of you see, but nothing not come up behind that day. How the law don't tell like now by his party, now by Uda Sabi talk Uda Usade. We country every day we dey talk no more. You know, sometimes the way we can talk, then can say politics. But even the caretaker don't tell we say the country always divide. So it intensify. It try to endorse the division seriously. Even it don't do and so much that even the security force then they follow foot because remember then say waiting the back foot see the front foot they do na end it follow. So if you don't come out and talk then kind of word and day, imagine waiting the security forces themselves go do with regards down and day. Now we don't see so. AK-47, double barrel, all that guns them, then kitchen and Kenema, security forces they don't know, they're not aware of that day. But it all over on social media and the policeman and military man then face them even they na the video. If you want to do investigation, you know we call on a personnel and ask them waiting they happen. But we see it be very clear and we've been talking and say nothing commode. Because the one themselves where they arrest, we don't talk and say, we said we go tell you to get person at the government. And indeed, nothing not come behind that day. Also the case go where they arrest them and the whole thing done. Also we see the video now the case done. Whose police station where them they go, nothing happen. But we see inside this country, when you talk something where the government not like, then they arrest you for that one day. Where even if not something we get for do with your right, you talk them, the government not okay and they arrest you for that one day. But in this case, no, you na exception for other set of people them. Now the law day for certain set of people, not day for other set of people them. So these are the things now where they go on inside we yard. But anyway, this is a program we had. Please continue for hit the like button if you're not done do so yet, and share the program. Thank you very much. But what we go on for do basically, we go on for the when it comes just now with the issue of Yukela. But let me go quick one and take a very short break. We're going to take a very short break, and then when they come back, just now, yeah? Listen to this one.
Nasty part 2. Banga. I'm in the building. The nasty just the add. Momo boss patok. Block the tune. The bumper system. Ain't nasty. Police brutality. Ain't nasty. I don't pen angry. Just a nasty. The lighting system. Nasty gets a nasty. I said the bumper system. Ain't nasty. Police brutality. Ain't nasty. I don't pen angry. Just a nasty. The lighting system. Nasty gets a nasty. The nasty just the add for the nasty. The people come for part 2 nasty. You don't see that students when they beat say in nasty. Sorry. And you go call that not so nasty. Rest in peace, Alpha One Dada of Esti. Rest in peace. They make them and they lost in life for nasty. We say not so police brutality nasty. Hey, police then they were nasty. You gonna bank for collect you money for nasty. Bank tell you say system they down for nasty. Hey, but not so nasty. Whenever they ask for 8,000 from Shelto Calbato. But the system nasty. Yeah, people get with the nasty. Yeah, we are not for talk and say it nasty. Yeah, we Saluna so nasty. Tell passe, people in the suffer. Tell passe, system hand water. You all our we nation be clean with no nasty. 40 up for the school, not the face face for nasty. What's bad? You don't so mumu pa nasty. When the nasty just stay add by the nasty. They just see them prepare for the December nasty. Back final. They bega they want to na pa nasty. Atila and Alpha can they just are lucky and nasty. Just they jump from party to party all pa nasty. Congratulations. So we darling Leon. Welcome to Cameroon 2022 with no nasty. Salom come out as junior. When I get caught clean with no nasty. When I keep going strong by the game with no nasty. But if you get education this when they talk about pa nasty. What question paper for 2 school picking pa nasty.
We now generate sufficient electricity in Freetown.
Electricity and all of them things in there. Okay, so this now the issue now they go right now. They see plenty information, then plenty messages, then they come with regards this particular thing. Other they say then set up ego possible. Other they say the container or the company way import export the mutuka no more. Then they scan the mutuka. So whatever thing they inside there, it come up from US. So Freetown, okay. Then they scan on a different ports then before ever it reach inside we had. So all man get in your way they look at this thing now. Whether na make up story, whether na set up or all thing. Waiting we know no more now inside we had. They law day for one set of people and they against the other set of people. Now this is the simple thing where we know now inside the yard. I always the oldest case because I know the biggest case I want where I get interest pan the issue of the Kenema where they engage BB gun them, but still nothing not come up behind there. Now inside Wataki, from US to Wataki, pistol and other things them a reach. But even when they count time inside, oh my god. Game the play inside we had, but we not go ever know pass you go inside the society now they tell you know how the game they play. But still, we go see what in there happen. Tomorrow, we go get for you the story of Maada Bio and Strasser. Yeah? The thing now, let's see something. Because it go really fine for like I prompt you about this particular thing. Where you have to do with then 2 people there so. Because Maada Bio and Strasser go set the record straight tomorrow with regards their story. So join me inside the program tomorrow for let we go able forget that particular thing. We know count time to you today. Become a brother go for Rob Mott inside that one day. So with regards the issue of Kandeh Yukela, let me go quick and listen. Most of you go all listen, but I go on for let you listen to them again. Listen, process the words them, and then you go listen and hear exactly waiting now the things them where this man come out with publicly where maybe you not even aware say na this thing is say. So let me go quick and listen to this interview where AYV been do with Yukela. And then our channel you can watch them back if you want for the full one. But in the meantime, I'll give you an excerpt and let you listen also it talk about the Speaker of Parliament. We'll come back just now.
In Parliament now, it's been interesting. Last time I was on your show, I said it's being embedded in the politics of Sierra Leone, understanding how the mechanics work. So 3 years of a lot of patience, looking at things, remaining focused on why I'm there as a lawmaker, to represent people, to speak my mind as well. So I have not made it public or any of these things. I've said it in the well of Parliament. I have said it to the leadership behind the scenes, but my party chose that they feel that it's a sign of some degree of institutional decay, that they want to address it. So they wrote a letter to the Speaker. We'll see what the Speaker tells you.
Are you suggesting you would have preferred to deal with this quietly?
Let me put it this way, for 3 years, I have chosen not to talk about it because I was elected to be there, irrespective of what anybody does, to represent the people who elected me and to represent those progressives in this country who thought it fit to vote for me. My party has a right to decide what issues they pick up. And in this case, the leadership of the party felt that enough was enough 2 weeks ago when the supervisory committee was announced, and decided to write the Speaker on a number of issues. Let's see what he says, what he replies. We're curious to see what he will say. But yes, the Speaker and I have fundamental disagreements on some issues, some of them very on morality as well.
So it's personal?
For the Speaker, it is personal.
And for you, you think it's personal for him? You've been victimized, quote unquote, as put.
I would not talk about victimization. I just know
that's what your party said.
My party, as I say, they've looked at the facts. They've listened to some of the insights, the happenings there.
So you disagreeing with them? You've not been victimized by...
What I'm saying is the Speaker and I have disagreements over some issues, and some go way back, and so he decides to use his own prerogative.
Way back, does this mean even before you become a member of Parliament?
Some have historical legacies, but I know that my 3 years in Parliament, we've disagreed on some strong fundamental things as well. So he could play out, use his power to do what he wants to do. We've disagreed over Tawa, for example, sending people to ethics, young parliamentarians, for minor infractions. And of course, my disagreement on his position on Tawa was, I was on BBC saying it, that you can't deal with somebody that way who, out of his own conscience, says, hey, I am not willing to serve on a committee. We've disagreed strongly on that. We've disagreed over his property issue. Yeah, that's very recent. We've disagreed because I believe it is a conflict of interest, big time. It's almost, it debases the Parliament. To ask the Parliament to give you your properties back when you don't go through a petitions committee. It is, I've said on your show for 3 years that corruption is not just about money. Corruption is also when you debase institutions, when you play with the rules for self-gain. We've disagreed strongly on that, privately.
Are you referring to moral corruption? In that sense, does it imply that Parliament or the leadership of Parliament, including the Speaker...
I have focused on the Speaker. Yeah,
does that imply that the Speaker has been morally corrupt, if that's what you say?
It matters if you use an institution to overturn a decision like that in your own tenure. Yeah, and you do it in a way when some leaders are not in Parliament. You do it in a way because you know the rules, that once an instrument is laid, 21 days later, becomes effective. And anybody who wants to buy those properties has to be careful. Any government will come back and take it. But nobody asked why the administration of President Tijankaba would insist to do that. There's a story behind it, but it's up to him if he wants us to go.
Is that a story you would perhaps want to share with the rest of the viewers and listeners who perhaps are not privy to that information?
It's up to him how far we go. I heard him say to somebody reported back that he said, oh, I should have talked to him privately. I've gone to his office privately several times on several issues, and nothing happens. This is one of those things that I believe is not good for history. We'll write the legacy of this session of Parliament, this fifth Parliament. That's one. Another one is right now we're in another committee, there is a discussion of his retirement package. You sit there and you say, well, but wait a minute, why are we here? We're here to aggrandize? Are we here to amass? A retirement package that anybody overseas will be jealous of. A retirement package between $60,000 to $100,000 a year. I mean,
is that what the Parliament is proposing for the Speaker?
Well, we shall see, in some committees what goes on.
Okay, so we don't hear now waiting KKYC with regards this particular issue of the Speaker. Yeah. Now let we see the Speaker. Let speak from the onset. Let's take the last word we see. He said this Speaker right now is very corrupt, conflict of interest, overpower now the Parliament, things the way it use in your interest. Right now, in all interest now how if we begin, even if you now work, it begin for sit down and hit fat money. Remember, 100,000, 10,000 each, and the one for give player the way they depend on them so. Now, this Speaker, they negotiate right now. They talk about in retirement package, waiting for the guy every year between $60,000 to $100,000. Then people are the need sorry for we country. Oh. Then people are them personal interest no more than they after. Oh no, we no know, but we all know, we know. People like this, Abbas Mundu. For more not born itself, they don't begin they go down the country. Say now then they go down the country and corruption and other things then. Let's take the things small. In personal interest, we all know say Tijan Kaba, the late caretaker, former caretaker, being seized in host them. One of the hosts, they by that central police station, by that Kinjimi bridge, around inside and they, in host them where Tijan Kaba being seized. And he sees this host here because of some dubious reason them. But after Tijan Kaba don't come out na power, he don't die. When finally caretaker can make this Speaker of Parliament, now one of the main interests for going to Parliament now for make sure say they get in host back. And if you listen, how he do forget a host, he just talk to Parliament. And all the one the way he talk to Parliament, anywhere way he talk to, nobody no go say no to him. Because they all want for lady and get contracts, they all want for get travel, they all want for get oversight work for they do. They all want for them a fat committee them who say then go they get oversight where then they go get fat brown envelope them. So then get for dance to the tune of the devil in the house. Then kind people this the Victor Fo. Now that make I can say these two people, the government them, the last government them be no say Victor Fo, not good at all for we country. Because them ban them, say not for all public office, then game. This not the same thing, and not good for we country. We see now what they do. Anybody where then say it's not good for we country, then game position, if they are lucky we country pass out what be don't do. Now we don't see what this man they do. Even they make sure so much that they marginalize certain people in the House of Parliament. We see anybody we want for stand up to Ram, it make sure say it reduce you to nothing. It as well they use in power in any case, in anything we able for do. We see USA even go to the point say now two leaders then a parliament recognize the APC opposition leader and the I call them the leader of government business. But look at this thing. In your personal thing, it they put some power with country in your interest. If they use in personal interest for even for punish other person, not for take part in national debate. You see how the country they go? The country they go the way how enough will go. And we find out, say, the same way this house business come, all the member of parliament, we know here in none way say no are they against this motion for let them give this man in house back. So the big question is, why can't the Yukela they raise up this issue now? Okay, now I can public. He say he been done they talk about I don't do later, I don't they challenge this man, I don't go in office, I don't challenge our different issue them. The issue of the audit service, the issue of how you call them tower and all of them things and they now all of them things they make it don't get bad blood for Kandeh Yukela. Now you find out say even we parliament small MP they will not get stake. They're not able for talk against their even party interest. Some people and good na SLPP will not like waiting they happen, but they're not able for talk because they get waiting and call 77K inside the constitution where they hang over them. Anytime you go against the interest of your party, then they pull you in a parliament instant. Then they do one. We see, and inside we country we get one sick. One person, we say anything, now one person for stand, then they say they blame the religious leaders to let them stand. But we get one sick, anytime we one person grab for something. Now, in one good toting problem, if na Lilo watch all waiting that happen, honorable giveaway stand up. Now in one, pass way, he go a big back. Tawaway toting problem, now in one, pass way, then fet am, then settle am. Who says away here, you talk about am? Who's supposed to hear come on and do for him? For say no, this not right written and they do so. The man they talk about the things them. This not the reason we make plenty people afraid for talk and address issues them of national concern. Even when this government they do things we not right. So sometimes we can want for blame certain people them, but they get put we self na them shoe. Certain people them they when they get this thing where they do now they not the source of income, they don't get nothing again. If they talk now, you get for support them with the people them. But with the people them very hypocrite. The minute number where you grab and talk, now that thing will say, yes, not true. As you begin crucify you, now you one day for your problem now. How you pass, how you not pass, now you want against Sabidan. Nobody know they come out and stand for you. Nobody. And the way how the parliament then now, so when you stand up, we see how we like with you, two people when come up and stand up against the leadership of parliament. Then they make sure say they muscle you, they make sure say they deal with you sober one. Look who side and fling tower, BNBN from who side been there. Then they punish you, then they little you. But we now we had the people are not able for stand up for we. Instead, they discourage the leaders them again. Most of the time we see there if they talk some things that we get for those national interests, you get that they come back and blast for we. But still if you watch, not for we no more, we talk for everybody. Like me, I can sit there and tell every other thing. Say, I don't care about any political party. I care about the country and the interest of the country. So, whether they opposition, whether they really not what I care about. Oh. If you do things wrong, now we talk about. When you do things good, now we'll talk about. So, but people that we not get the interest of the country, we not they stand up for people them. We really don't come out. Look Nigeria, for example. One great woman and stand up, everybody follow. But who stay one day you do hear one person stand up for something. If you get 10 people, 20 people, 100 people will come out. Now you don't do so. More than that, they come. Look where we boku. Nobody need to come more than that one day. Until we able for say we go begin support we self pan certain things them. Nothing better not they go on at the country. We the seen at the Western world them. When something they go on, we're not right. If you see them pass the message, then they come out in numbers, thousands. Then come out at the street. Talk say this thing where they happen, we not like them. But inside we no go do them. We no go do them. We go the cry in a corner. We let grumble. We the cry in a corner, but we come for sacrifice. We not the do them. Na me they go die for pussy. Na me then they go lock for pussy. If you see them beginner, I don't done. I did the end. This man, he get mind though. Tawa. Now he no more the stand up. Now they know na corner. Nothing better than come out of that day. Until we change the kind of system in day, we not go able for move. Let us continue with what Kandeh say. He said this 5th parliament under Abbas Bundu. Now the worst. La put and so. He said the legacy of this then go put on a book. And not get any good legacy. Yukela are the first 10 this for Legon parliament. We get new members of parliament and the tower and other things there. They give out them. Now the first 10 is for let them go. And they don't smell the rats in the parliament. This man we then call Abbas Bundu, the naked boy, the hotel boy, He not care about nothing past in your personal interest. Now, in your personal interest, no more you care about. How on earth you not die, you the die go so? You get people them where they try for come up, young one they make the way for them, make the country go fine for them. Instead, you set bad precedents for them now the country. You give them bad footstep, let them follow that bad footstep there. You grave. Where you go there, you grave. I grave there, they a beep by you. Now we no more than say person don't die. But you before you die, you say anaya. You must say anaya, eh? You must say anaya. You want 60 to 100,000 loans retirement package. You know sorry for the country. They will calculate for almost million than they. Because we know say $10,000 na 100 million. Calculate and quick ba 100. Now like 1 billion. Now I want every yeah. This man he get the low. 100 million times 10. Not to 1 billion. Yeah. 600 million to 1 billion I want every month. In one grain. Then people they need sorry for we. They need sorry for we at all. How the country go and no go, they no care. Once them pockets full up. Done. I got no money I get for sorry for we. Anyway. Please hit for the like button. Let me get 100 likes right now. We get 79 likes. 79 likes. The issue of the record straight for set record straight for Strasser and Maada Bio. You will get the actual story in the program. No, not to tomorrow. Tomorrow na Blow Mind. So join me inside Blow Mind. Yeah, we know they bring Strasser issue. We go talk about the house. We go talk about other things. The Abbas Bundu, Kandeh Yukela, the issues them tomorrow. Yeah, inside the program Blow Mind. The Abbas Bundu. Yukela, Strasser are the right. Yeah, Leon Stars and the money. These are the big things that we will talk about tomorrow, where the week long begins. So inside the program Blow Mind. Yeah, so you go join me inside the program tomorrow 3 p.m. Now they start the program 3 p.m. salon time. Yeah. If you continue for be like this, Abbas Bundu, if you want follow we take the fight outside, we go take her outside. If you want for hear this word, not to force na make up, listen to the program. Yukela speak out publicly, yeah. Listen to the then our channel already, na YouTube, then YouTube. Follow them and then you go listen to the rest of the program, yeah. And get better idea about this whole thing. Let's watch few messages and say, let's start from Dom Mohamed. If I say that I am the man that bring Afri-selling 100 million. We are it and I saw the world do. Then say we just take and so easy no more. We'll take and so 100 million. If the cars waiting in cars cost 91 for they get every month. Not a problem. Now they go small. I mean I say now which man exactly now which guy? Which pa? Now they all reach them. Now the OZ. Yeah, very rich. Then they not to any person they die bad. I don't feel say they die bad because he die done. But he go see him. He go benki leki before he kick bokit. Not to benki leki no more. He must sit down na cutting tree. He poop by himself. E the candle in mutka bembeng. He further he poop by himself. Parliament now they do nothing. We still for change the constitution. The constitution itself, it get your own bad part of them. Anyway, that chapter shall be reviewed. Salon MPs are protected. Yeah, that's not in 77k Albanks. Lastly, Lucretia ban the MPs do talk, but the government don't listen to them. They are just blaming them. Yes, some of the MPs then they talk, but they're not honest. You see how then they behave in our parliament. Then they behave like small picking them in our parliament. That person go to talk something very serious and important. You see that they cut out number begin make like in a child, in a picking baby, just because the waiting they talk not in the interest of empathy. Let's begin down here again. This one from Daoud Al Islam say Just enter the house, okay. Add AK Quiet yes. Okay, you don't late already. Last see by Mark John Kamara say, okay, this I think then they reply to themselves. Last see waiting this person say, okay, then they reply to themselves. So la just left that. Last see few message. Please hit the like button for we. Hit the like button for we. Yeah, let we get 90, let go 100. Or if possible 150 because we get 196 with the watch rate right now. Hit for the like button. Last see waiting this then say the constitution is a European book. Okay, Mohammed Samura, what do you mean? Lucretia Ban say there. Okay, I think I don't get this one from already. They are just blaming the saying, they talk. The government are the majority, including chiefs. Ask for the documents for the house. We want to know whose name is there. Okay. Okay. So we been noted for we attempt for talk about this yesterday. C4C, of course, we know say C4C they vote in the interest of SLPP. And then you get the chiefs, most of the chiefs then they vote in the interest of SLPP. So just NGC and APC not go able to make majority in voting rights in the parliament. Now that we know. Now that we really know. Yeah. Lastly, John Jesse Conte say Abbas Bunde will die before he retire. We will die. We are editing on. We will die before he retire. That amount of money is his grave, and he will not see 1,000 leon of the amount. Lastly, more of the amount. Okay. John D. Mali say na so salon people then they na waiting corner. We sabi grumble exactly now, just corner with the grumble, but we can't find reality. We need show face self, then we go be ask, I beg na me to go die for person. That's what we did. Kunku say, okay, this one they reply. Last see, we get very bad habit. Last see, Jeremy Luceni say Parliament no they do nothing. Okay, I don't get that one. The fact matter Rivera. I don't know if I get it right too. Riviera. Okay, he said the country is full of cowards. Exactly. I mean, Majid say, Ekia enokia, my brother. Okay. My sister and husband no don't look like na this country. Abbas Bundu, not to any good motor man. You're not good at all. I believe, okay, let's say, Augustine Sisse say, my dear brother, it's not surprise for Abbas Bundo actions. It is forcefully imposed on the opposition, in that position by the SLPP government. So he has a mission to accomplish for them. Exactly. So not true. Exactly so. Abdullahi Silase, Abbas Bundo is all responsible for selling Sierra Leone passports. We know that they are not supposed to all it. Now all of this make Tijan Kaba deal with them, but still, we find out say it still they do waiting this government wants, so it will continue for all that position there. Now the best person for the government anyway. Mohammed Sabag says Sierra Leone is a country that I love. Okay. Ahmed Fadika say Abbas Bundu na disgrace for we had exactly. Mohammed again say you guys keep it up for whatever you are doing. Thank you. So sad. Yes. They say I live in US. Okay. How the US? Thank you very much. Let's see if anything then on Facebook. Sama Harrison Fande say how many people police do kill in a salon just within a year. We not see nobody for come out and demonstrate peaceful about things. Then we not find. Interestingly, even the politicians themselves, the only time where they for talk now where that particular thing they affect them directly, but anything where they affect the people, they not care, they not they talk. Not to opposition, APC, not to nobody. They not easily hear them talk. Pass it big and then we the people begin for cause noise and they tell and they talk. But you know go hear them grab no more for themselves then talk about issues. Now two years Sam Harrison Fande. Let's see, Lansana Mansare, it's our fault, bro. We need to collaborate, okay? True talk, bro. We there with you, alright? Thank you. About Unduna, God go punish him. Agatha Blanco, Daud al-Islam. Hi, how are you? Wait, Asabi one Islam. I don't know if na in this. But if na in, message me na me how they call plus 23279421437 yeah, WhatsApp yeah. Let's see if na in. Okay, let me see. Agatha Blanco say undignified human being with no integrity. Okay. Let's go down and watch few more messages. That would say they are not supporting for better lives, my brother, but for tribe and party colors. Exactly. So Ian Kamara say this old man in parliament caused a lot of problem in our lives and country. In just one part of the problem, and they cause big problem, I'm sure. Not just one part of them. Anyway, I want to tell una plenty thank you for way una don't join we inside the program today. Tomorrow we go not tomorrow na Blue Mind, yeah, 3 p.m. saloon time. Thank you very much for all you want to like. We don't get 100 likes. Please, if we can reach now to 150 before they say bye bye in the next 1 minute, I go appreciate. I appreciate this one, but I go glad it more and more. Yeah, we want to tell una plenty thank you. Okay, the number, let's see if I can able to put the number. Yeah. Plus 232 7942 1437. 7942 1437. WhatsApp, yeah? WhatsApp. La put them back na Facebook. WhatsApp. Yes. If you want for contact with you can do that. But most of the time you will call. We're not going to pick the call thinking but could message but it will take some time. We will get back to you. Yeah? Thank you very much to all the one that we don't support. We want to say thank you very much. God bless you. Always continue for join we inside the program. We get always things them. The government they give it talk for talk every day. We they also for talk about the bad things that really happen. 90% of the things that they talk about now about the government, waiting and they doing all right for we interest. 10% they go for the other people, the opposition, and then maybe we can do another extra % of any development we come up, we can talk about them. Yeah. So calculate a number 105% now we can do. All right. So we want for tell una thank you about Bundu. I want for let you disappear behind me. I don't know what you think. Okay, last is Kandeh need for point finger for this man. And need for point finger per before I grab. Point finger per point finger per. If you not stop now for deal with him. This man no get you see his face like street pump. Now what about this thing? What pass me? In face like street pump. You see the criminal param. You see say no get any vision, good intention for the country. No good intention you no get for the country. But anyway, let me ask Noka one just now. Let's take me time and left them suffer. Yeah, I want to tell you thank you for wanna join me inside the program today. My name is Sembepe on behalf of the team. The board we not there. We want to tell you plenty thank you for wanna always participate in the program. Please continue for share. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what music we want. If you want for let we give you if you still want for let we give you nasty. Yeah. Because the thing that will happen inside the country right now is so nasty. So nasty. Until we meet again tomorrow inside Blue Man. Inside Blow You Mind. I want to say get yourself a wonderful night. Morning or afternoon. It depends on whose part. Now the world will watch you from, yeah? Bye.
Nasty part 2. Banga. I'm in the building. The nasty just the add. Momo boss patok. Block the tune. The proper system. Ain't nasty. Police brutality. Ain't nasty. I don't pen angry. Just a nasty. The light is 6 as they get nasty. I said the proper system. Ain't nasty. Police brutality. Ain't nasty. Angry, it's just a nasty. The light is nasty. The nasty just the add for the nasty. The people come for part 2 nasty. You don't see that students when they beat say in nasty. Sorry. And you go call that not so nasty. Rest in peace, Alpha Wandada of SD. Rest in peace. They make that man they lost in life for nasty. We say not so police brutality nasty. Police then they were nasty. You go run a bank for collect you money per nasty. Bank tell you say system they down per nasty. But not so nasty. Whenever they ask for 8,000 from Shelto Calbato. But the system nasty. Yeah. People guess with the nasty. Yeah. We are not for talk and say it nasty. Yeah. Where's Aluna so nasty?
Tell passe, people in the suffer. Tell passe, system hand water.
You all our we nation be clean with no nasty. 40 up for the two, not the fake face for nasty. Wait ba, you don't so mumu pa nasty. When the nasty just stay act by the nasty. They just see them prepare for the December nasty. Back final, they bega they watch una pa nasty. Atila and Alpha can, they just are lucky and nasty. Just they jump from party to party, all pa nasty. Congratulations, so we darling Leon. Welcome to Cameroon 2022. We don't nasty, long come out as union.